What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel here from the GeekSpeakNation channel, and I'm here to bring you my reaction to the first official trailer for Season 2 of Telltale Batman. When the first episode of Telltale Batman came out, I was thoroughly excited. Telltale being, amazing when they want to be, created something really special with The Wolf Among Us, which was the first ever Telltale game I'd ever played, and I was completely enthralled and in love with that game. And of course we got the announcement that we will be getting Season 2 of that game, which I'll be looking forward to the most. And then, of course, hearing the announcement that they were going to take on Batman was absolutely incredible. I was like, these guys taking on Batman, this is going to be great. I am so excited. And I played that first episode. There was so much promise, so much intrigue. And then the second episode happened, and it was slow, and nothing really happened, and everything that the choices that you made were negated, no matter what you did. And then the third episode happened, and then the story trotted along, and it had some plot twists that continued to negate the decisions you made. And then the fourth episode happened, and then you're taken out of the story, and you're in Arkham Asylum, and then you get out. It's just, I did not like Batman Season 1, Telltale Batman. I really did not. And it was a really, really big disappointment, which is very unfortunate. I think a lot of things were underutilized, such as the detective aspect of the game, as well as your choices were completely rendered null as soon as something in the plot twist of the game would come out. And by the end of the story, it truly felt like nothing of consequence ever happened. And it felt like all the decisions were forced to be made. And that was really unfortunate to me. I feel like I really enjoyed the aspect of being able to play the story as Bruce Wayne, or being able to play the story as Batman, depending on who you wanted to be and what you want Gotham to be. But at the end of the day, I truly felt like if we're a game developer that truly makes choice critical, I feel like I had none of it at all whatsoever. And that was really unfortunate, and I think the story was a big disappointment with a lot of terrible reveals and a lot of misdirection that really did not pay off. But with that being said, guys, I'm gonna try to have some faith, I'm gonna try to have some hope, and check out this trailer for Season 2 for a Batman Telltale series. So let's just check it out.
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch.
Joker,
I assume. I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends.
Ooh, okay.
We are going to have so much fun.
Okay. But August 8th, that is really soon.
With Season 1, we had the challenge of finding out how far we could take Batman and bend it before it breaks. We found out that you could bend it pretty far.
The thing that's a lot different for us is that we do a lot of gameplay as Bruce Wayne, which most games are very focused on Batman. In our game, you play both as Bruce and as Batman, so both sides of the identity.
Season 1 was a story about you as Bruce Wayne, seeing everything around you kind of understood to make you up kind of all fall apart. The whole Batman mythos is all about Bruce Wayne having his parents sacrifice themselves for him at a young age. And our story is about Bruce finding out that his father was actually corrupt.
His family wasn't what he thought it was. He's finding out that his company could be taken away from him. The people he cares most about are in danger.
His heroes have now really become the people that he now fights. There's a great quote by Harryhausen. The best monster is one you can imagine in repose. In Season 1, we got a chance to set up some of the villains that people are the most familiar with. But in The Enemy Within, we get to see those villains, those monsters in repose.
We're allowing the player to explore a philosophy of a means to an end. Like, how far are they willing to go? What parts of themselves are they willing to compromise to get the job done?
Bruce is going to have to realize that the only way to take down some of these villains is to get closer to them.
I think as we've seen in the teaser trailer, the biggest new threat is the appearance of the Riddler.
Obviously, John Doe makes an appearance.
We talk about John Doe internally as the proto-Joker.
Obviously, Telltale games are all about choices. They're all about talking, and then every time you talk to John Doe, you should be wondering, is he listening to what I'm saying? He very well might be.
The thing that I've always loved about Telltale games is there's a partnership between myself and the game to where I am helping to create my own narrative. The stakes have never been higher than it does with a Batman game because now I'm creating my own Batman. The sandbox goes from here to here.
If you played Season 1 and you enjoyed getting to know some of the Batman villains who were a little bit different than you saw in canon, being able to form close relationships with them, befriend them, become their mortal enemies, you are going to have an amazing time in The Enemy Within.
Telltale's Batman: The Enemy Within premieres this August. The billionaire or the bat? Which mask will you wear?
Interesting. Okay, you know, I'm intrigued. All right, you know, it did its job, and I am intrigued. I think that this is going to be, hopefully, a good step forward for this series. I think what intrigues me the most is the prospect of having the Riddler be the villain. I think one thing that'd be really sad is that you're playing the game and you solve a riddle, but it's the wrong answer, and people die because of it, and it's on you as a player. Like, you're just gonna feel like, ugh. This isn't Batman's fault, it's my fault because I couldn't figure out that riddle meant elephant instead of whatever else. So I think that is an interesting perspective to take on with having a choice-based game and having a villain like the Riddler, someone who's all about choices and solutions to problems. I think is a really great villain for this, and I think that's the thing I look forward to the most. Not necessarily the Joker, because I feel like I know what to expect, someone who manipulates you on different levels. You know, we've seen the Joker done time and time again. I don't see anything being too unique with the relationship with the Joker unless they're trying to pull an approach of like us trying to get to know him as a person sort of thing. Like I said, growing those bonds with our villains, whether or not they are for better or for worse. But I don't know if I see that being too enjoyable with the Joker as I would find just battling wits with the Riddler. But nevertheless, of course, they're given the good old sales pitch to try to make us feel like this is going to be the worthwhile adventure that we're going to put our hard-earned cash for. And you know, I will play this and I will see how it will go, but I'm really hoping for something better, because if not, I'm not looking forward to being disappointed twice with the Telltale series for the Batman. Let me know what you think about this in the comment sections down below. I think I've really stated my case of what I think about this, but let me know what you think in the comment sections down below. Do you like this idea or do you not? Did you enjoy the first season, first series? Let me know what you think in the comment sections down below. And also while you're down there, if you like my reaction and my review, don't forget to hit that like button, and if you're new here, subscribe to become a part of the Geek Nation to get more content like this. And remember that it's San Diego Comic-Con going on right now, so of course there's going to be massive bombs of trailers and news dropping, so be on the lookout for me to give more coverage of that and do reactions and do an overall some nerd news videos about what's happening. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this video. I've been Daniel, and don't forget to get geeky.